Crystal with the Touch of Crystal, and I'm back. I'm a little under the weather, but I had to get up and get out the bed and do what I just needed to do around the house, which is clean up the kitchen. I already got my dishwater started. I'm trying to clean out the refrigerator and condense some of the pots and pans that I have, because when my husband puts up food, he just puts it up in the pot. He doesn't take it and put it in containers and put it up. So I just turned around and came up here, fixed me a matcha, a pina colada matcha at that. I did pina colada. Let me show you what I did. I did the matcha, and then I used the White Lotus coffee mate. Now this is not on my spectrum of what I need to have, even though this is just 30 calories, but the sugar intake is, I think, higher. I don't know. No, it's at 10 grams of sugar. I'm not supposed to go over 10 grams of sugar. So I use this here to mix my matcha up with, because I don't have the matcha whisk I've been looking for. I said I was just gonna order it online and on probably like Amazon somewhere, or Etsy, or I don't know, I'll probably do Temu, knowing me. I haven't done a Temu order in a while, so I'll probably do Temu. But I did this here and mixed my matcha up with it with a pump of vanilla. 1 pump of vanilla, the sugar-free vanilla. And it is absolutely wonderful to me. I text my daughter and I told my daughter she needs to try it. So she said she is. So I made me a matcha. And yeah, so I have been drinking hot stuff since Friday. Today is Tuesday, so I've been drinking nothing but hot stuff, nothing cold, because after I finished my clients on Friday, I sat down for like 10 minutes, and my husband came home from work, and I said, I'm sick. I'm literally sick. And he was like, your stomach is acting up? And I was like, no, I got a cold. Didn't realize it then, but until when I sat down, I was like, oh, I have a cold. It's not. So literally, I went downhill. I was supposed to go to a deaconess brunch. Couldn't make it. Saturday morning, I couldn't make it. I was supposed to get my goddaughter. Couldn't get her. Because I didn't want her to be sick. But I will have her this Easter. I don't know. I've been in bed. I have been in bed. Yesterday I got up and I made up my bed, cleaned up my room, cleaned up my bathtub. I made it to the tub because my body was aching sore. Even though I had the flu shot, I don't think it was the flu. I don't think it was. I should have went and got tested, but I don't think it was the flu. But I just could not. I don't know what it was. I just couldn't gather myself. But I messed up Saturday night and got in the shower. Well, my shower was too tall for me. I'm too short for the shower. So my head got wet. So that's kind of set me back. So yesterday I ran a little small amount of water in the tub, not too much, just enough to bathe, because I was always told you're not supposed to bathe while on your cycle. So I did a small amount of water. But for the most part, I got a 30-minute workout in yesterday. I wanted to walk Buster and I didn't, but I did walk him this morning. I ended up taking 1,000 steps with that walk with him, but I just walked half the block, because our block is really, really long. So I walked half the block and brought him back. He's not a dog used to being walked. I'm trying to get him used to being walked, so that, and I should have started this a long time ago, but the community we lived in before was not a safe community to walk in, because there's all sorts of dogs loose. Nobody had their dogs on leash. No dogs was in the gate or whatever. So it was not a safe community to walk in. But now this is a very, very safe community to walk in. I did walk him, so I'm trying to get him acclimated with being walked. He needs to exercise. You can hear him panting over there because we just got back. But I'm trying to get everything situated. I'm trying to feel better. I feel a lot better than what I was. It's just here. I need to get on a nebulizer for my asthma, because if not, it'll settle into my chest and I don't want it to turn into pneumonia. So it was drainage, like sinus drainage, but I did not start getting sick until I went to the dentist. I'm very particular about dentists that I go to. My husband likes this dentist. I don't. My dentist was an old school dentist that retired right in the start of that, you know, old girl when she came around in 2019. Okay, that's me to take my calcium citrate chews. But he retired then because he was like, his profession is right at, you know, where your mouth being open, and he's not trying to get sick with anybody who don't have signs and symptoms. And he was much older. He was an older gentleman, but not old, if that makes sense. So he retired. He gave me a list of dentists that I could go to that he preferred for me, because he knew I was particular. I'm picky about my mouth. I worked too hard to get my mouth to the place that it is now. Now that I've had the surgery and I don't take my calcium citrate like I'm supposed to, my teeth have kind of gone down south. So I'm trying to get back on the habit of taking my calcium citrate. That way I can go ahead and keep my mouth together, my health together. Ooh. Alright, so excuse me. But now that I got that understood, but I just don't like that dentist or whatever that I went to. She pointed out, I went for a filling in one tooth, and then I broke my tooth back here, and the old filling came out. You know, the mercury fillings, the old fillings came out. So it was about time for me to get my fillings done. I was supposed to get them done with my doctor, and he retired, but, well, my dentist, but he retired. But I think I'm gonna go to the list that he gave me, because I never threw it away. Even from 2019, I never threw it away. And the one particular, you know, all the dentists that are on the list kind of don't really have to accept insurance. They just want you to make payment plans. And that's what I've been used to, making payment plans and getting it paid off. So I think I'm gonna go back to that instead of using my, I mean, my insurance is there, but they'll use my insurance or whatever. But I think I'm gonna go, I just don't like how they did that, and I ended up getting sick. It's like you're touching your computer and everything else, and then you're putting your fingers in my mouth again. I'm used to my dentist, if he, you know, gotta touch the computer, look, he take them gloves off, and he look, and then he put on another set of gloves. Or he take that one glove off, touch the computer, then put on another glove. I'm just used to, after taking microbiology, that's what I'm just used to. If anybody knows what I mean, when you go into nursing or anything in the medical field, they make you take microbiology. And looking at all that stuff kind of just messes you up sometimes. So yes, I messed up behind microbiology. Thank you, education system. So I kind of looked at, and then she kind of looked at me crazy, because when she touched the computer and then she came and put her hand in my mouth, I kind of did this here. I said, change your glove. And she was like, why? She's like, no, we have plastic all over everything. I said, but that plastic has been there all day. Meaning, when I got there in my appointment at 11, you were so busy that people kept coming in changing, and I never seen anybody change gloves. Then when I turned around and I came, and a matter of fact, I left at 1 o'clock to go get something to eat before you even started, because I have to eat. Because you were so busy and you had so many people there, I don't remember seeing you change gloves. And I looked over my head, like, while I'm laying down to see what y'all were doing. Yeah, you thought I was reading a book, but I was looking at you. You didn't use no gloves. You just, hi, and then you're going with the same gloves. I can't do that. Yeah. So she changed the gloves when I said something. And I think the person next door to me heard when she came over there, and they said change your gloves. But I can't be in that kind of environment with me. And I ended up getting sick. I went to the dentist Thursday. Was it Thursday? No, I didn't. I went to the dentist Tuesday. And then Friday, I'm sick. Yeah. And it came on full. I kept telling my husband, Tuesday, after I left the dentist, I was like, my throat is killing me. So I, you know, took my natural herbs or whatever, my elderberry tincture, my elderberry fire cider. I took, I have garlic fermented in honey. I took a garlic and I took everything, drunk some ginger, lemon and honey tea, did all of that. Throat went away. And I was like, okay, so Wednesday and Thursday went by. But Thursday came and I had this excruciating headache. Like, I took a COVID test and it wasn't COVID. So that's the crazy part about it. My head just started. And I was trying to blame it on the cold water and the cold air that they put in your mouth or whatever, because my sinuses act up easily. No. So Friday, after I finished my clients, my sister was my last one. And I was just like, I blamed it on being in the garage. But I had been in the garage all month long, so I don't understand what's the problem. But yeah, I've been in the garage. And that's what I blamed it on. Not trying to blame it on the dentist, but I know what it was. I know what it was. But I'm finna start cleaning up, so I just want you guys to know what I've been going through. I just kind of put the camera down for the week and I picked it back up. I'm just trying to get over having these issues or whatever. I'm ready to get back to me, get back to normal. And I do believe my body was telling me to sit down, because we were moving since February 28th. We closed on this house February 28th. And we came immediately. After we signed, came to this house and we cleaned. We cleaned. It took us the 28th, the 1st, the 2nd, and the 3rd to get this house clean. And we started moving on. We actually started moving things in like the 2nd. Started moving things in on the 2nd. So, no, we moved things in on the 1st. We moved things in on the 1st. Because we brought in the dining room table. Not dining room, the breakfast table. And then we brought in the formal living. Yeah. The formal living room set. We brought those two things in. And yeah, that was about it. That was all that we had in here. Everything else was like, y'all, excuse him, he's biting on the cage. He wants to get out and run. I done took him for a walk. I guess he's energized now. But for some reason, he's barking at whatever is out there. And then when I let him in, he took off to the front door and started barking at the front door. I don't know what it was. And normally I leave my door kind of sometimes unlocked. I'm going to have to keep my door locked because I don't like the way he's acting. He's acting like somebody was trying to get in here. So, yeah, we're going to leave the door locked today. But I'll let him out in about an hour. Because I have him on the time schedule for when I let him outside at 12 o'clock. But I got the camera up so he's in the cage. He'll calm down in a minute when I cut the TV. When I go to cleaning, I'm going to cut the TV on. And he'll calm down because he likes to watch TV. He's never been a TV dog, but now he is. Because his cage faces the TV. So, you know, and he's cage trained. Because he gets in his cage when it's time to go to sleep. He gets in his cage when he needs to take a nap. He gets in his cage when company comes. So he's cage trained. So yeah. Because he's still a puppy and he likes to jump on people. And I don't want him jumping on people. And I don't know who's afraid of. Anybody can tell you that they're not afraid of dogs. And they really are. So yeah, I just rather put him in the cage when people come. Just be you know, courteous of other people or whatever, even though this is his house. But you get what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm finna clean up this kitchen, and I'm finna just clean the house and kind of disinfect the house, because I have not done anything. I got my sheets in the dryer because I'm going to change my linen on my bed, because I was sick. I need clean sheets on my bed. I'm not gonna wash the covers or anything like that. I do need to figure out where is my disinfectant spray. I do have disinfectant spray. And another thing, I need to figure out how to do a grocery delivery haul. I wanted to make some more cookies, because believe it or not, the cookies settled my stomach while I was sick with all that drainage. I never knew that, but those cookies settled my stomach. And then my husband took some to work, and then my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law, they came and gave my sister-in-law. My brother-in-law and my sister came and got some. So we're out of cookies. Those Butterfinger chocolate chip cookies that I just made, we're out of those. And I was gonna make the chocolate chip pecan cookies. Debating on if I'm going to put oatmeal in them. I may and I may not. The rolled oats, I may and I may not. I don't know. I don't know yet. But anyway, yeah. So I may just get in a car and just go to Kroger's real quick, since Kroger's is right here, and just get the cookies. I mean, get the milk and not milk. I don't need milk. Get the eggs and the butter. And then when I get the eggs and the butter, I'll just go and, oh, excuse me. Oh, Jesus. I'll just go get, I don't know. I'll just probably grocery shop. Sit down and figure out what I need to make for dinner tomorrow. Because today we're meeting with my weight loss group, my bariatric weight loss group. And we're supposed to be going to a restaurant to eat today. Have our meeting today at a restaurant called Chips in Dallas off of Beckley in Colorado, if that makes sense. Yeah. If you're in this area, you know what I'm talking about. It's by Methodist Hospital. It's a little restaurant. I've never had it before. It looks like a little hole in the wall. I don't mind hole in the walls. Love them. To me, it seems like they got the best food. But yeah, they want to go there and eat. I'm game. I'm up to trying new places. Instead of, I'm trying to be out of the box, if that makes sense. But so I'm not cooking today, but I did store my food that I cooked yesterday. I cooked Mongolian beef and rice. So I put that up in containers because I just wasn't feeling good last night. And my husband made me a hot toddy. And that knocked me completely out. I sweated and it knocked me completely out. And I feel 100% better. Not 100%. I feel 80% better. Again, this is my first time having something cold. I don't know why I was craving pina colada, but I was. It is so good. Ooh. My bad. But it is so good. Y'all, this is a thick. I have dropped this cup. This came from Starbucks. Not to advertise. This ain't no paid advertisement. But I bought this here and it was $9. And I'm the person that gets the cups. That all my cups down here that I have from Starbucks are $15 or less. Because I get them on clearance. They're normally like $12.50 to $15. And I normally get, but this one right here, I just was like, I want the glass cup. This is a thick glass. I dropped this on the floor. It didn't break. I just dropped it over here. I didn't sit it down correctly and it just fell over. It didn't break or chip. Y'all, this is a good cup. I'm not saying go home and test it because it's probably going to shatter. It's glass. But for me, it hadn't broke yet. But, okay, enough talking. I was just telling y'all about what's going on with me, what I've been going through. I'm trying to do kind of like a 60-day challenge. Her name is Farrah. I learned about her through Yesenia. Simply Yesenia, her channel. I learned about her through there, and I'm trying to find her, y'all. Let me see, watch list. No, I'm trying, okay, history. Okay, here she goes. Kamoya Farrah. Kamoya Farrah. That's who, let me see if I touch her.
I am now.
Her channel. Her. Yeah. So I'm trying to do my own 60-day challenge with work. She said she did 60-day challenge. What did she say? She did a 30-day challenge and lost 60 pounds. So I want to do a 60-day challenge and try to lose double that. Try to pick my goal back up, because I've been stagnant, and I'm trying to get over that. I'm not even at a plateau, because I gained some weight. So now I'm trying to lose the weight that I gained, plus lose more and feel better about myself. So I'm trying to get myself back acclimated with working out, because matter of fact, I didn't even gain no weight. I lost weight, and I lost a lot of inches, because with moving, I did all of that. Moving and bending and picking up stuff, I gained muscle. I know I did. Muscle weighs more than fat. I get it. But I just need to lose some more weight. So I'm trying to work out with her stuff for 60 days and see what my results are. So that's 2 months straight of working out every day, not taking a break. Even on, I told myself on Sundays, after I eat, maybe before I go to bed, work out. And that way I can, even on Saturdays, wake up Saturday morning early and start working out. I just have to get myself acclimated with these things and get back on track, get ready, you know, get fit, get back healthy. And I feel like me not paying attention to me while moving is the reason why I got sick so fast. Because I kept getting sick in between the times. I just wouldn't stop. I wouldn't say anything. And my husband ended up with an upper respiratory infection. Oh, excuse me. He ended up with an upper respiratory infection. He hurt his hand. He fractured his shoulder. It was a lot going on. And I tried to be Shira, if that makes sense, and kind of take on us moving. But once he got better, he took on finishing up moving. So it wasn't, I went and did things, but I didn't have to do a lot of things, if that makes sense. My focus was getting the house unpacked, because this is my forever home. I plan, if God says the same, this is our forever home. We're not moving anymore. This is it. Another thing is, I'm just trying to make sure everything is together, that we don't have to have anything. Like, it's getting ready to get hot. I do need to finish, like, in the garage. I do need to finish in the garage and get things together. I need to finish organizing my office, and I do need to finish, I'm trying to show you guys a desk that I want. I hope it hasn't sold, but I do want this desk. Oh my God. And I can, the desk, the kidney bean shaped desk, I can get rid of it as well as the cabinet, but hopefully it is still available. Hopefully it is still available, because I want this desk. I'm gonna show you guys. Hopefully it'll show the picture, but it's sold. That would have been so perfect for my office, and I would have been completed. Everything here is what I needed, and it's sold. It was there this morning, available, But it's so, y'all, it is so, let me touch it. It is so, that is so wonderful. So now I'm going to, my phone allows me to do the, like search to see if I can see this. I just have to screenshot it. But this would have been perfect for, yep, screenshot before they take it down. But that would have been so perfect for my office. And I'm still looking for it for my office. I just need to figure out where it was purchased from, how to purchase it, if someone else has this particular desk. But I need that desk. Because with my Alex drawers and my IKEA tables and that desk, I'm done. My office will be complete. All I have to do is find my decor pictures or whatever else that I'm going to hang up. That is it. That would have been perfect to finish up my office. And I'm so hurt it is gone. My God, I'm hurt it's gone. But we can't cry over spilled milk. But I did screenshot it so that I can look it up, because I have that phone where it's a Motorola. It's a Motorola Stylus 6, something like that. But I do have that phone where you can put it, you can touch it in the pictures and then what is it, hit lens, and it'll find it for you. And that way I don't know where to find it at. But anyway, I've been talking for almost 30 minutes. I'm gonna get off this camera and start cleaning up, because if I don't do it now, I'm not gonna do it at all. So I'm gonna play my little movie, my Lifetime movie that I did not get to watch Sunday because I was sleeping. No, I wasn't sleeping. I was watching something sinful. It's sinful, but it was so funny. But it was sinful. The Righteous Gemstones. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I watch anything with that guy in there. I don't even know his name. He played, what's his name? He played in Django. And he was the one who was walking with the knife like. I don't know his name, but I watch anything with that man in there, because I watched it when he played an assistant principal on some HBO show. I can't even think of the name. Anything that man is in, I watch it. Y'all, he is so funny to me. He is hilarious to me. And he's hilarious to me in The Righteous Gemstones. Yes. Don't judge me. Don't judge me and I won't judge you. Just love me. That's all. But anyway, now I got to go charge the battery up, but I'll be right back so you guys can see, because I've been talking for 28 minutes now. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next, not in the next video. I'll see you when I cut back on this camera. Okay guys, I am finally done cleaning. I cleaned the kitchen, the living room. Well, let me rephrase. I cleaned the living room. I cleaned the kitchen, the den, and I swept the living room and the dining room, which I did not show that part on the video because again, batteries ran dead. Then I turned around and cleaned the bedroom, changed the sheets and everything from me being sick. So if there is anything that you guys want to know about the house or whatever, just leave the comments down below. Okay, just leave the comments down below. And remember, if there's anyone that you are upset with, forgive them, because forgiveness is not for them, but it is for you, and life is too short. Be blessed, be safe, be prosperous. And if you are new to this channel, welcome. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button, the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified of every time that I upload a video. And if you are an oldie but goodie, welcome. Thank you for sticking in there with me, and I love each and every one of you. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.